Good evening, everyone. My name is Monica Martin, and this is my introduction video. I am a registered nurse, and I work at the Pavilion Bradley Home in Meriden, Connecticut. It is a residential care home. I have worked in the skilled nursing rehab area of nursing for the last 20 years. I predominantly work with the geriatric patient population. I have done everything from long-term care to assisted living to residential care. I've done all roles within this environment. So I've been a director of nurses, ADNS, MDS, case manager, supervisor. Currently, I'm an infection preventionist and a staff education coordinator. So I am in the ends of the pandemic that I have currently been through for almost 3 years. I finished my last paper at the University of Hartford for my master's degree the day that the pandemic started. So it's kind of symbolic for me, I guess, to start my doctorate's degree when we're at the very end of the pandemic. I went through a few years of waiting to hopefully get through this so that I could continue on. So it was good to hear that the DNP program started with the University of Hartford because I feel like I've kind of finished the pandemic in my own way. So anyway, I am currently looking to pursue my doctorates of nursing practice. I am hoping to achieve this in the setting that I work because not a lot of nurses achieve higher levels of education. There's not a lot of nurses that have a master's degree, let alone a doctorate's degree, who work with bedside nurses day to day in assisted living and in long-term care. So my big thing is I want to do this because my patients deserve it, not necessarily all for myself. It is nice having that knowledge base to give it to the nurses that I work with because a lot of them aren't encouraged to go back to school in this setting. We don't get the kind of education you do in a hospital, and we are kind of like all together on our own. As you witnessed through the pandemic, there was a lot of failures in this area because we were independent and on our own, and a lot of us just don't have that educational knowledge and background. So I want to be that person that makes the change and makes the difference in this setting as much as I possibly can. So that's my reason for pursuing it. As far as me doing things other than nursing and in my spare time, I'm married. I have 2 children who are both in college. They're 22 and 18. So I spend a lot of time discussing APA format and biology and A&P1 and A&P2 right now because as an instructor, I do instructor for Stone Academy. I have been teaching there for about 4 years through the pandemic. So I also help my children get through school also. I had a call from Stone Academy and they were just so far behind with their students. They needed clinical placement instructors. So I have been trying to help them to take all of the students that have been students there for the last 4 years and give them the best possible clinical experience that I can, considering they've missed a lot of their education because unfortunately they've been stuck doing clinicals in a classroom setting. So we're kind of tying everything together for them and trying to get them the best experience we can in a smaller setting so that they can get some one-on-one attention that they need. So I do that. One thing that I do like to do outside of nursing is travel. I love to go to different places, have little adventures, meet different people, and it doesn't matter where you come from. Everybody knows when you're a nurse. It doesn't matter what you wear. It doesn't matter what you do. They just find you, and it's kind of interesting. You meet the most interesting characters and add to your experiences as a nurse. So I love to travel, and if I do have time, I do like to cook and spend some time at home just relaxing and degressing and trying to do everything I can to just let things go throughout the day. And so that's what I try to do in my spare time. I do look forward to working with all of you. I did receive my master's degree from the University of Hartford, like I mentioned. I did get an associate's from Goodwin College, and I've also got a bachelor's degree from Lincoln College of New England. Some of the instructors that worked there, I guess, are currently at the University of Hartford. So I'm hoping that I will bump into some of my teachers that I've had along the way through the new program. So again, I look forward to working with all of you, and I hope you all have a great night.